at least one of these individuals was facing a life sentence. The other were facing double-digit years. The fact that they have not tried to take a person's car to get away in those early morning hours or any of the hours since they have been on the loose is just simply grace of God. God is watching over the city of New Orleans and surrounding parishes, but every single day that they're on the loose, people are in danger.
You found out about this jailbreak by watching the news. Nobody called your office. Nobody notified you, given the fact that you were in the process or in the past have prosecuted these men?
That's exactly right. I am a rock's throw from the jail. I just looked at it out of my window. We came into our office this morning, or Friday morning rather, not knowing that individuals that we had prosecuted, one individual who was facing or serving or about to serve a life sentence that we asked for 3 separate times, who was gang affiliated and had threatened witnesses during his other trials, was on the loose. Just a matter of professional courtesy, just a heads up that maybe we might want to be on high alert when walking into the building. We were told nothing.
Some of your employees have left town, have gone into hiding. You personally prosecuted, as we just said, one of these men. Are you concerned about your own safety? And I don't want you to reveal where those employees have fled to, but how many of the people in the prosecutor's office are worried now about their safety?
Well, everybody's worried. We're a rock's throw from where these folks broke out of. If 10 people can break out of a facility in such short order, I don't have a whole lot of confidence on the people that are in custody right now. But beyond the lawyers and prosecutors who prosecute these cases, we had witnesses. We had next of kin who came in and stared this man down in court and testified against him. We had to relocate these families as well. And it's a sin and a shame that these folks are now being traumatized again after being brave and courageous enough to come forward. And this is also going to have ripple effects on other cases when you look at the impacts of this.
You called this a very dangerous situation, made more dangerous because of poor leadership and, quote, a lack of transparency.
Absolutely. This is, number one, this is not an old jail with crumbling infrastructure.
We keep hearing the sheriff say it's a really old jail. We need all this money to repair it. It's like falling apart. It's not?
Yeah, that's absolutely incorrect. She has $14 million in her operating account. And with $14 million, you can fix a broken lock and you can fix any defective cameras. This facility was built when I was president of the city council. I had opportunity to tour it with the former sheriff. And this is not a lock and key facility. There's cameras everywhere. There's monitors that are set up for deputies to be able to watch these inmates 24/7 around the clock. This is a $150 million facility.
Well, they clearly were watching them 24/7 because they got out before 1 a.m. and nobody claimed to notice they were gone until 8:30 a.m. We have one employee saying, I went to go get some food, so I missed, seeing when they were jamming, monkeying around with the door, the sliding door where the broken lock allegedly was. But even if he got back, nobody was watching this video that we're watching right here of the men running out the loading dock. Nobody was watching when they scaled the fence. Nobody was watching any of that.
It's hard to find the words to describe how absurd it is because all of this had to happen. I mean, that toilet didn't come out of the wall in a matter of moments. This is a pod that's not supposed to house 10 individuals. So at least 8 of them were not where they were supposed to be, which means somebody wasn't watching those monitors as well. This is an unprecedented breakdown, but it's compounded by breakdown after breakdown after breakdown.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.